All right. Hey, welcome everybody. We're going to do a couple hive inspections today, and I thought you guys might want to come along live with me to see how it goes. And got my Game of Drones shirt came in from my gear store. So it's a nice Gildan t-shirt, nice and thick. Go to my community. I posted up a link there. You can check it out if you want to. And anything, any profits from the t-shirts just go back to help the bees and get things going. So let me close that down, and we're gonna go and get in some colonies and bring you along on my little tripod and see how it works out. Should be all right. We'll see how it goes. Just giving a few checks to see how they're doing with comb drawing. Wow, the comb drawing especially, because I was having some problems with getting them up into the super. I started an unboxing video and with the Lyson. What's going on here? With the Lyson. That should be fine. With the Lyson solar wax melter, so we'll go by that. It's only been a little while since I started that video. I haven't gotten all the stuff, all the clips that I need for the video, but it is coming. I can't see your comments because it's in my back pocket there. So I'm gonna take you along. I got the little short tripod with the GoPro Max today, so we'll see how we do on that. It's just a little tiny tripod. Got the solar wax melter kicking it today. Did an unboxing on that. It is starting to melt it down, so we'll see how it goes. See how getting everything going with that. So we're gonna go in this first colony here. I'm gonna tell you what I did the other day. I was having a problem. Was having a problem getting them to come up into the supers to draw out the wax. So you see that blue bucket right there. I've got the that's 1-to-1 sugar syrup, and I didn't have a sprayer, so I just dunked the frames in there, kind of shook them off and put them back in. And we're gonna see how this colony is doing. Oh, they're up top for sure. We're gonna see how they're doing. Let me kick this pot out of the way so I can set the top down. And we're gonna try to, yeah, they're definitely up top. Let's see if I can do I can't do the Casey Dooley. Well, that ain't bad. Look at that. Hey girls, good morning. Let's see, we got some bees on the inner cover here. I'm gonna go ahead and set that over in this lid, if I can, and try to get this where you guys can kind of see what's going on. Let's see. I got you over here. I'll just angle you down a little bit, and then I'll move you around a little bit. So they are, I mean, that's pretty good. They've started moving this side all the way to the outside, which is pretty good. I mean, it's the top box, guys, so what do you expect? They're working on it. Drawing some out, some burr on the bottom. Not much on the outside, but in here they've really kind of started working. And let's check out this middle new foundation that's in between other foundations. Let's see. They've started on this outside a little bit, but they're starting at the bottom. This side, they've started capping some right there. They haven't drawn it as wide as I thought they would have, but they've got nectar in there. Things are going good. Thank you girls for the hard work you're putting in for me here. And we'll put her back in there. and try to center these up a little bit better. And they're not really doing anything with this comb, which this is old foundation that I've put in here. And I'll be honest with you, I don't even remember if I well, it looks like they're starting to put some nectar, little bit of nectar in there. But look at this. Whew, that's pretty nice there. Let's look at this next frame. This is what I want to see, ladies. Good job. Oh my God, that's heavy. I need to start bringing a scale out here. Look at that. Look how thick that comb is on the side there. This thing is jam up and jelly tight of the golden. Look at that. That's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Capping. Good job, girls. Good job. They've started to move up a little bit. But they're doing crazy stuff. See, this is why I bought that uncapper. Guys, this next frame. Let me get this next frame out and put this one back. This is why I bought the steam uncapper. And hopefully, Lee's got one, so hopefully this works. But they're they're drawing this side out and storing nectar in there. But they haven't really gone to town on like this section over here on this side, which I was hoping. Man, I bet you that's some good stuff right there. Look at it, it's already capped on that side. And this is the top box. Really, to be honest with you, they're not really doing much in this other box in between, but I just under supered it. Let me make sure I've got, I know I don't have my spacings correct because I can see it over here that it's not right. So we're gonna smash that on that end, smash that on that end, and make sure they've got nice spacing, and we'll pull this top box off. Only a few frames being worked up there, but they got it propolized. It is glued down for sure. Ugh. And I'm just gonna straddle that other box. They have come up into this super. I've only got one frame here in the middle that's like older comb that they started working on, and this was a nuke that I had overwintered and graduated up. But she's pretty good. I'm gonna move y'all down so you can see better probably. Oh, sorry. Let me fix your view here, and hopefully that fixed your view. And I mean, they're working in here. They're starting to draw this piece of comb out. Let me just pull this. You know, they will start in the middle. But yeah, there's no queen excluder on here. They've started to draw that out. Really from about right here to about right here. Well, you probably can't even see it. From about right here to about right there, they've started drawing on this. And on the other side, let me just try to break them loose, because you know that's propolized. So we're gonna try to, let me just give it a little lift on each side to break them loose and see what they're doing. Now they had to clean all this out, which I understand, but this is what I'm talking about. So they've got a chunk that they started here, but they haven't moved over on this side of the comb yet and really started working that. They're just working that one side, both sides right in the middle. So, I mean, it's nice and thick, which is what I wanted to see. I just wish they would draw out a little bit faster. Let me fix this. They're buzzing. I can hear them buzzing. All right, we're gonna make sure we got these centered up. Yep, pretty good right there. Nice spacing, nice spacing. and they really have this propolized. So let's go to the brood box. She's a pretty good queen, guys. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Actually, let's put it, well, I can just do it like that. And now you'll really be able to see when I tilt you down a little bit better. So, both sides of the frame, this one, both sides of the frame, both sides of the frame, both sides of the frame, both sides of the frame. This one, this side over here, not too much, but they are working it. So we'll start on this far side just to see what they've got. And we've got 10 frames in the bottom for sure in the brood box. And it's in there pretty good. Oh, that's pretty heavy. Good job, girls. Look at that. Liquid gold on that side. Liquid gold on that side. Yeah, they're doing a pretty fantastic job on that outside. I'm just gonna set this honey frame out and lean it so we can go through and do an inspection. How about that? And I'll even get down in here on one knee. I might rotate this frame around. Just flip it around because they are working it on this side. And they're storing nectar pretty good on the bottom here. Nice new comb. They're capping it off already. The other side, not too much. So I'm probably just gonna spin this whole frame around to encourage them to work this other side. And we'll put that back in the box. They're doing good with that. Let's see how far. This is a pretty good honey frame. At least I see some capped honey on it. Nothing like working bees on one knee. Let's see what we got. Oh my gosh. We've got eggs. We've got eggs down on the bottom. We got honey in the corner, nice rainbow. I'm gonna show you something that's pretty impressive next, at least for me. We got drones and eggs, so, oh, there's the queen. There's the queen. Right there. Good job, girl, you're a champ. I love you. I wish I could give you a kiss right now. Let me show you something. I'm gonna put her right back in, guys. Try not to crush her or bees, right? So she's back in the box, but look at this champion I've got here. Let me show you. Let me get some of this burr off of here. Now that I've got this melter, I can scratch some burr and make some wax as we go, right? Get some of that excess off of there. But let's look at this. This is pretty. I'm gonna turn you all up a little bit flatter here. Maybe you can see me better. Sorry, guys. But I am down on both knees for you guys. We're keeping bees on our knees. So we're gonna mind our bees' knees. Look at this. You wanna see a champ? Look at this brood on this side. All right, you might say that's not that impressive, but you go to the other side and if it's not drawn, if it's not capped, it's got brood in it and larvae. That's pretty doggone fantastic. What a special queen for me. That's unusual. But we've got down in the cell there, we've got the larva, brood. She's really working it. Good job, girl. Good job, lady. You're a champ. I love you. We're gonna put you back in. Just checking to make sure we don't have any swarm cells. Let me take some of this burr off of here. Just trying to clean it up a little bit, and as I go. I mean, they've got this propolised down really well. All right, what do we got over here? Oh wow, it's laid up too. Go figure. If it's not capped, it's got larvae in it, right in that area, on both sides. Hopefully you can see that on both sides. They're really working it. Gosh, she's so good. I wish all my queens were like this. And this is a queen I made last year. This is not a store-bought queen. This is one that I made from a split, and from my other stock, right? All right, don't rev up, ladies. So we got 1, 2, 3. This is the 4th frame of brood. This is a slab. Look at that. That's the 4th one. Let me look at the other side. I bet you it's laid out. Yeah, there's larvae in there too. This colony's gonna explode. 4 might be time to make a split. Put that one back in. 4 frames of brood. Let's see what they're gonna do with this one. All right, oh, let me get this brood. Let me get this burr comb off here for you ladies. That's just extra work y'all don't need to be doing right now. I'd rather you put that wax on some of them honey supers. And let's pull this one up. All right. Wow. This is polished cells, so she can come back through this here. So they're hatching out. This side, the opposite side, is loaded with pollen. I'm gonna flip it around that way so you guys can see. Loaded with pollen. And so she's got room to lay right there if she chooses to. That's pretty impressive. I bet you as we get to this side, we're gonna see more and more honey. What do you think? Probably after this frame. This might have some brood on it. Yeah, it's got some brood. I've lost count. I've got 5 or 6 frames that have brood on it. She hasn't laid this side up yet. Smells great. God, I wish y'all had smell-o-vision. And then, queen cup. Not charged, so we're gonna go ahead and dispatch that cup. Just a dry cell, dry cup. Got drones. Look at all the pollen in there. Really doing fantastic. We'll put, yeah, I know ladies, we're putting you back. Did I put you in the right way? Probably not. It's hard to do this on your knees, believe it or not. Let's scrape this comb off. A little bit of extra comb in there they don't need. And move that all the way over. So this I'm expecting just to be honey over here. And once they get this bottom, whoa, that's heavy. Good Lord, it's got brood on it too, guys. On the inside. It's got brood over here. They're backfilling this outside on my side, which I'll show you now. And they're starting to backfill this, but it's got capped honey on it. The outside frame is almost all capped honey. Let's put that one back in. Oh, ladies, good job. God, I'm so happy with this colony. Considering this was a nuke a couple months ago that overwintered. Queen's done fantastic. This is so heavy right here. I believe they're gonna start moving up. This is so heavy. This was attached to the wall, and it's just honey, nectar, and pollen. Honey, nectar, and pollen. Gosh, that's amazing. I really want to scratch some more of this comb they've got stuck to the wall here. They've just got comb. Oh, this was a box I put together wrong too when I started. I put the handle on the inside. That makes it even worse. All right, girls, fly back home. And we're gonna get some of this out of here and try to knock the bees off. Don't wanna crush any bees, but good night. They're doing a fantastic job. I absolutely cannot complain on these girls right here. Totally happy. I'm gonna push these all back together and put this frame back in over here with the honey on it, so these girls can get back to work. Gosh, that's triumphant. So happy with this colony. So it looks like I've got brood on about five or six frames in here. So what's not to like about that? Let me stack these boxes on. We'll go to the next one. Yes, I know I just spun that box, but I spun it when I put it down. And this one's moved up to the top. So maybe I'm hoping to get 2 boxes out of this colony. Maybe I do, maybe I don't, but they're working. So once those broods start hatching, they'll have plenty of room to go into. That's amazing. We can go in Demeray. You want to go in Demeray colony? Check it out, or you want to continue to check these new nukes? Let's go in Demeray. Come here, girl. Just rescued her. She was flipped around backwards. All right, there you go. Go, fly, be free. All right, let's go in Demeray. And see, you got bees all the way to the top. We're gonna be blocking their back entrance for a minute. Man, this just smells so good in these colonies right now. Well, it can't be no queen. There's a queen excluder on here. They're up top working. Not really much. I mean, they're starting to repair and draw out comb. We're gonna go down one. Set these crossways on here. Still got the bees working in the middle. Not too much happening towards the outside yet. Really, this is too many boxes for these girls. But they are working it. And that's my fault, guys. As I said on my Demeray videos, if you haven't watched that. All right, so this is a little bit better now. So, bees are moving up. We've got some drones actually up here. They are moving up in here and storing pretty good amount of bees. Not crazy, but they're working. They're working it. They're storing. They should be storing nectar and pollen and everything in here because the queen can't get up to the side. So we're going to try to get down into the brood box and show you what's been happening over the last several weeks. And I'm going to stack this one to the side as well, maybe to the other side. We'll go to the other side with this one. And all right, the queen excluder is still there. So looks like they're growing. Can you see that? You can see that. Looks like they're growing a little bit. I don't see any queen trying to muscle her way through. I like how Casey just... See, Earl, I can't do that, bro. My propolis is it's too propolized down. I can't do that, the twisty thing. It slid the whole hive. But this is my first year using an excluder, and the problem I have is that mine love propolis, and I don't want to bend it all up. So I'm going to throw that over here. And remember when I started this, I'm going to bend y'all down a little bit. All right, so when I started this, I only had one frame of brood, cap brood, and a queen. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-ish frames that have bees on them right now. So, and the good thing is they're able to draw this comb and do what they need to with it. Let's start on your side, and I'll pull out this undrawn comb. Just undrawn, got some bees walking around on it, checking it out. Just make sure there's no queen on there before I take them out of the box. Now, I think I rotated some around to try to get them to draw some more comb. This outside, it's actually got a little bit of brood in it, believe it or not. It's got some nectar. The comb's not real fat. Definitely worker size cell. So they're working with that a little bit. Nothing on the other side. Let's see what we got here now. All right, so the side towards you is the furthest side out from the brood, and they're just starting on this other side to pull it out. Just make sure there's no queen walking around, nothing in the corner yet. So we'll just put that back in. I didn't see her. God, this colony smells so good. I wish I could explain the scent. Come on, get out of there. Get out of there, girl. You can do it. There you go. Good girl. Wish I could explain the scent. And might have to kneel down here again to try to see what we got. I mean, she's laying it out. There's larva all the way to the bottom corner over there. Oh, there she is right there. You see her? Right at the bottom. She's looking. She's a good queen too. This was actually my top honey producer last year, and I did the Demeray. Okay, this other side, I'll flip it over. It's pretty capped up and drawn. So we're gonna put Her Majesty back in the box, let her do her thing. So that's good. We saw the queen. The queen's producing. She's good to go. I want to check these other frames. Might be easier. Hold on, I'm sorry to keep messing with you guys. I can't see what you guys see at the moment. So I don't know if you're seeing what I'm showing or if I'm just talking to myself. All right, so Her Majesty has this whole frame is laid up. Whole frame of brood. This backside, whole frame. So that's 1, 2. She had brood on that other frame, right? So that's 2 frames of brood. See what we got on this one. Got a girl with some pollen on her. So this is a new frame. They haven't drawn it all the way out yet. I did rotate some stuff around. But they're working on it. They're storing some stores. We got a little bit of stuff going on there. I don't see any eggs in that one. So only 2 frames right now, which is... Now this next one's got it. This was the original drawn comb. So we got 2, 3 frames of brood. Make sure there's no queen. There's a queen cup. Nothing in it. We're gonna kill that right there. Queen cell. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oh, I got someone stopped for some honey. Give me 1 second. I guess they think that they just pull up and my bees can just be put on hold while I'm in the colony. 3. Give me a second. Let me see. How you doing? probably had some in a month or so. All right, guys, sorry about that. Are we still live? Had to go make some money. Let me see. Let me see if we're still live. I'll probably get stung on my hand now. Oh, did we stop? No, are we still live? I don't know. I don't know if we're live or not. Okay, we're still live? Or no? I don't know if we're still live or not, guys. That's don't know. I don't know if we're still live. Let me see, my channel. It says 7 are watching. Yeah, okay, great. So yeah, someone came to buy honey, guys, so I had to put the frame back in. Sorry. Some handicapped ladies, they couldn't get out, and then I had to go run and get them changed. So it's a blessing. Sold some honey though. All right. So again, this is a frame that I moved in last week when I did the inspection. She hasn't started laying it up. They do have some comb started to give her more space. I've kind of been rotating them in as I can. Make sure that's all the way over because I don't want any craziness happening in my comb if I can possibly prevent it. This one is got so much propolis on it. All right, let's check this one. This is the second frame from the other side. It's pretty nice, actually. This was one that I moved out, right? They started drawing. A little bit of brood on this other side over here. And the outside is brood hatching out. So this colony's doing good. If I would not have robbed the brood and the comb out, they would be doing even better because they would have had more bees. But they're starting with just a little bit of nectar and pollen on this outside, and I believe this other frame doesn't have anything on it, so we're just going to put it on this side and do my normal one. Actually, let me push all these frames to the back, and we're going to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just make sure I got all my frames back in. We're going to center them up. So live beekeeping right here, and we're going to put the excluder back in and put this hive back together. Oh, and once I get this back on here, right there. All right, good job, girls. This is so much propolis, and this has got some weight in it. That is really, really. Now I can move you back up. Look at that. Move you back up a little bit. We got this box on. Good job. Now we can put their top entrance back on. Ugh. Man, that's heavy, and I'm old. And this one's not as heavy yet, and we'll put that back on. Get my hive tool. Let me just double check. I think that I actually have 10 frames up here in the top, and just smashed them together. put the inner cover on, and you can check this one on the end over here. If you guys get bored watching beekeeping, then so be it. It's fine. It is fine. Or maybe you just get bored watching me beekeep. That might be the whole thing. Let's get just squared away here. And let me see if I can see any. So let's see. See what we got in here. This is another one that I kind of dipped the other day. Bees up in the top. You're drawing a little, they got comb here and no comb, no comb. Nothing really happening on these older ones. This is one that I split off of. Let's see what they're doing on some of this honeycomb. How about that? Because they got room. They're space 9 for a thicker comb here. Doing pretty nice. They're starting to cap it. It's not real thick like I was hoping. This side is kind of pulled, and they're starting to build that area over here, so maybe they'll continue to keep drawing it up. This was another one of the nukes that I overwintered. The only problem being is that I took splits off of this and did some equalization on another colony, so I weakened it a bit. Definitely storing it away. Good job, girls. And then, since the other day I put these frames right here in the middle, these two, they're working over here as well. But I want to see what's going on down below, and it's probably not much, guys. Yeah, it's a smaller colony they're working on, so I'm not really gonna disrupt them. Well, you know what? I am too. I want to just make sure that they've got some eggs down there. I've really molested this colony, for a lack of better words. They were doing really well, and they had a bunch of swarm cells, so I kind of moved them. They don't look too excited. Ow, son of a bitch. Sorry about that. Got me in my side over here. This is a thick comb on one side. Let's see what they got over here. A little bit of brood, not a whole heck of a lot on this side. A little bit of brood over here, some eggs and larvae, some comb. I might flip this comb around, try to encourage them to do the other side. And we're gonna get into the heart here. All right, so it's laid up on this side. Let's see if we can find a queen, if she's on here. I don't see her on that side. A few drones, and she's laid up on that side. So this is another colony that I slowed down, which this year may not produce me much honey, but hopefully it produces me some good bees, and hopefully it produces me some a strong colony going into winter, and try to keep these genetics going a little bit. Not that, you know, not that they will evolve that quickly. Still don't see her. See evidence of her, which is really enough for me. She's one of those that you don't see all the time, but this whole frame is laid up all the way. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but all the way to the bottom right there is laid up with eggs and larvae. She's doing pretty good. I don't see any cells. They don't look like they want to run off. Trying to see if I can see any I don't see the queen on here. Doesn't mean she's not here, it just means I can't see her. And I don't have my glasses on because when you look down, I drip into them. Let's check this other comb here. Come on. All right, girls, out the way. We'll put this one back and we'll check this next one. I mean, I could have just missed her. She could be walking on the bottom. All right, come on, out the way. Maybe. There's a girl with some pollen on her, if you see that orange pollen. Maybe I should put a piece of pollen sub on here. Don't know. I don't see that too terribly much pollen in here. Let's try it. Go for broke, man. I'm gonna grab a piece of pollen sub and we're gonna sub her up. See if that helps them at all. All right, so as you guys can see, peppermint pollen patty. I'm not going to give them a full patty. They don't need it. They're too small. So I'm probably going to take it out of the bag. Not probably. I am going to take some out of the bag and cut them a slice. A slice of the pie. And they probably only need half of this piece of slice that I'm digging out of this bag for them. So I'm just going to give them a chunk, a piece. All right, so I cut a slice, but I'm only going to give them half of that. Let's give them half a pollen patty. Half of a piece, half of a slice. Look at that. Now this has the pollen, or this has the peppermint in it that you guys watched me make on the peppermint experiment video. Let's see if they go to it. Right away getting to work, eating the peppermint. Look at that. So if you don't think they like the peppermint, you're wrong. You are wrong, sir. Matter of fact, I'm gonna set you guys right on the colony so you guys can see. You probably get attacked pretty bad. I don't know. We're gonna put you right on the colony. And while you guys are there on the colony, getting molested by the bees, I'm going to give them some peppermint candy. You guys know what time it is. Kill the hive. I didn't see any hive beetles in here, by the way. But we'll give them some candy. Just takes a minute to get the wrapper off of them. And I'm going to put it like kind of on the edge of their brood frame. Sorry, sticking to my gloves. You know, Earl, the hillbilly beekeeper, crushes them. I'm a little bit lazier than Earl, so I just go ahead and rip them open and set them in there. I could actually probably leave some of the wrapper. They'll take care of it. They'll get it out of there. But they're going to town on that peppermint pollen sub I made. And let me move your camera to show you where I've put it, and then I'll try to explain why. So in a 10 frame colony, right, there would be probably 2 food on each side, and then the brood would be in here. So I got the pollen supplement right over top of the brood, and then I've got the peppermint candies on the corners of those brood frames. First of all, that's kind of like the outside of their box. Normally, if this was 10 frame, I'd put them in the corner because that's where the hive beetles would go. But the bees will come up once they recognize that candy's there, and they'll start eating it. But look at them go to town on that pollen sub. Really, I should probably take this super off, but I already got it on there. It's not hurting anything. There are bees working up top, so we're gonna let them go. But we're gonna put this super back on. Oh, sorry guys. We're gonna put this super back on. So now we got the pollen sub in the middle. I'm gonna put some more peppermint up here. If I can get it open. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna open it and let them get to it up here. Guys, it's not, this is kind of melty in the wrapper, so they'll go to work on it. And I'm only gonna put 2 up here. Why am I only putting 2? That's all I brought over from the bag. But now it's got 6 in the colony, so that's more than I've put in yet in any of them. The question is now, where's Waldo? Where's the hive tool? There it is, underneath the pollen sub. So this is a small colony. That's why I put pollen sub on. Not as many foragers. They got brood that's getting ready to hatch out. They don't have that much supplement in there, not that much pollen. So I gave them a little bit of patty. That's the only reason. You guys want to see an update on Monster Colony? My super X-Mean colony? See how I can, first of all, I already know they won't be in the super. If there is, there won't be many. So we'll pop this inner cover off. They're in pretty much the same situation as that last one. They took so long to make a queen, guys, so long to make a queen. Look at the candy still in the top. Still no hive beetles. They let themselves diminish down to the point where they just don't have that many bees. Hold on, let me set this super off. Not that many bees in here. That's what we got, not many bees. So give you an idea, got a few bees playing around on the outside. Candy, nothing really, I mean just a little bit. So I'm just gonna set you right on the hive. You guys are right on the frames, so you might get a little bit of jiggling. Let me grab my phone from over here. Grab my peppermint pollen sub, and we're gonna try to see what we got. I'm trying to keep my phone out of the sun so it don't overheat and turn off. Really nothing on the outside over here. God. Okay, Guardian, if you're watching, which I know you're not, but if you were watching, geez, please put Velcro on your pockets. That would help me out tremendously. Putting stuff in there that don't fall out. All right, so that's empty frame. That's got stores on the outside, pollen and nectar. I'll be curious to see if they've killed their queen again. If they have, they may get merged with that other one over there. Just stores. I've got queens, guys, but at this point I think this colony is just pissing me off, so they may just get added to a weaker colony. But there's not many bees, so I don't expect a big brood pattern. Let me see. Oh, okay. Look here. I didn't spot the queen yet, but down in there is some brood. So she's in here somewhere. There's a queen in here somewhere. Wonder if I can find her. Oh, sorry about the bee in the camera. Just not a lot of bees. And there's brood on this side, which you probably can't see, but there is brood in here. Where you at, lady? Next frame? Could be on the next frame. It's got a lot of stuff on it. So we'll put that back in. So this is a tragedy hive. It was very strong. It was very mean. I took a split off of it, removed the queen, and they hadn't made a queen. All right, this is laid up with eggs. Where you at, lady? So this does have eggs in there. I might have missed her. She might be somewhere else in the box. She could be on the bottom board. But she's been in here because there's eggs. Is she on the other side? Nope. So this would be a good one to drop a frame of nurse bees and brood in. Oh, there she is. Look, nice black queen. Right there, one of my new ones that I just got. Right there. She just doesn't have a good workforce, right? She needs a boost. She needs a boost. I mean, the foragers are out. She just doesn't have that many nurse bees in here to tend to bees, so she's stymied. So I need to find one of these mega colonies that I've got over here that have a lot of bees and brood in them, and give her the old shot of vitamin C. But what I will do is I'm going to put this comb back in here, and then I'm going to I will give them, I mean, they don't really need it though. They've got, you know what, I'm gonna give it to them anyway. They don't really need any supplement. They've got stuff in there, but we're gonna give it to them just in case. Just a little extra peppermint pollen. Not a lot, just a little tiny piece. Just a little tiny piece, guys. That's it, that's all they're getting. Little tiny piece, which that's probably too big a piece for even this colony. But we're gonna give them a little bit. And then we're gonna throw this super they don't need back on top. And you know, some cap brood would really give this colony a kick in the arse and let them go. So these are colonies right here I'm not too hopeful on. Let me show you the queen bank, see how they're doing. I haven't checked them. It's been cold the last couple nights, but in this box is my queen bank. So let me set you behind me for a moment, and we'll pull this off. Let's see if they're taking care. Absolutely great. Got 19 mated queens in the cage right here. I've got a mated queen down on the bottom. I got these bees right here working. Geez, that's kind of wonky. That is really wonky. I had that messed up over there in the box, but yeah, so I've got queens being taken care of. That's a beautiful sight. Got a mated queen down below laying. So that's my queen bank. Just in the box, taking care of them. Beauty. Beautiful. So let's put the lid back on. I'm real curious. Probably nobody's moved up to the top. Of course, no, not many bees up to the top. But that was more for for me trying to let me put these bees back to their colony, and we'll check this other here. And all right, good going, girls. Good look. You're up in the top. Just bump some of them back into the colony. We got a bunch flying. Move this out of the way, and I can use this. All right. So there's bees just getting up in this super. So we're just going to lift this top one off and go to the next one. If I can quit forgetting my hive tool. All right, so look at that. That's what Daddy's talking about. Look at that loveliness. That is nice, guys. Very nice. Any of these white frames, this is their first year, so they got to work on that. And now they're starting to move up into that top. Pretty sure I under supered this one. I'm gonna let this go a little bit longer, guys. Let me just pull that off and set it on the other one here. And there may, oh my God, that's heavy. Oh, son of a biscuit. That is heavy. That is really heavy, that box. That's probably 30 pounds of honey and bees in there. And I under supered, and it looks like they went to the under super a little bit better than they did the upper super there. At this point, got 9 frames. They're working that. Lots of bees flying around the entrance foraging. Good job, girls. This was another overwintered nuke from my own queens. Let me move this and look in the bottom. Now the bottom, I have made splits off of this colony. I have made splits. I put that, this is the first year I've used this black. So any of these black ones were brand new frames that I did for swarm prevention. This colony is doing outstanding. Outstanding. Let's see if we can get this set up a little bit where we can, we'll start on the outside. They're working it. They are working it. This colony is awesome. Yes, sir. Draw that comb out, ladies. Look at that. Pollen, nectar, good to go. Drawing it out. Pollen, nectar on the outside. You know what? Trailer park bees go around the outside. And I'm just gonna set this off for a moment, just to make room. Gosh, the bees are at the entrance good right now. I don't have an excluder on this, so there's a good chance that the queen could be up in that second super right there. Probably won't see her in this box. All right, first frame or second frame in, laid up. It's got a nice brood pattern. It's got honey around the outside. Hopefully you guys can see that good. I don't see her on that side. Both sides. So both sides, guys. First frame in, bees. Let's just make sure there's no, we're gonna make sure there's no cells in here. See what they're doing with these new frames. Brand new. Right frame goes away from, or right side goes away from me. All right, so right now, looks like we've had hatched out. Looks like they're polishing. Look at that queen cell. They're starting a queen cell up here at the top. Let me see, is it charged? Hope not. Yep. Doesn't look too good though. So let's see. Gonna set that down. We're gonna get rid of that. We don't want that. I've got queens. If I need a queen, I'll just pull one of my queens. But But lots of food. They're kind of backfilling that. Man, this thing is larvaed up. I'm gonna pull y'all a little bit closer. Sorry. Larvaed up, guys. All the way, another cup, super seeder cup, right here in the middle. They're contemplating the swarm. They're contemplating it. So that's why we're here, keeping bees instead of having bees. Anybody can have bees. You gotta, it's game time decision stuff here. You gotta be in the game. Can't let them, you gotta kind of try to dictate what you can out of their behavior. And if I can stop these bees from swarming, by God, we're gonna do it. All right, look at all that pollen. They're just backfilling. Yeah, I see some little, no, I don't see them. I don't see her. Oh, I just got stung in my glove. Sorry, lady. Hopefully your stinger stayed intact. I mean, she's got room. I don't see any cells on this one. So we'll put that back in. All right, this is the 5th frame. Oh, nice little breeze just hit me. Yeah, what's going on here? We may have lost the queen. Our queen may have died. There's just a little tiny brood pattern. I got way more bees. Nah, there's eggs in there. There's eggs. My old eyes just wasn't seeing them. Maybe we'll get lucky and find her. See a drone. She just taking a vacation? I don't know what she's doing. Looks like there's some eggs, but not a lot of eggs. Wow, they're just backfilling. Crazy. Backfilling. The pollen. The next frame looks crazy. This whole thing is solid pollen food, brood food. They're packing it in, and that's right in the middle. Well, not really. It's off to one side. I got one frame out, right? So this colony, look at this. This is stupid. I think they're thinking on swarming, guys, because this one is brooded up. But I mean, that's the only thing I could have. Look at all that drone frame. A couple cups at the bottom. We're gonna crush that cup. We're gonna crush that cup. There are drones hatching. Just make sure there's no, I don't mind drones. Drones don't bother me. What bothers me is this whole thing is drone. Well, this was a honey frame. That's why. That's all she can lay in there. They're hatching out. Drones are hatching right in there. That's not good though. I don't see much capped. Let's put this one back. That shouldn't even be in the middle. Guys, that should have been up top or to the outside. That comb should not have been in the middle of this box. See, that's a beekeeping error. And backfilling everything. Ah, girls, where's your queen? That's a nice brood frame there. So the brood box seems to be to my left over here. So this is, I mean, this section is where she's decided this was going to be her brood over on this end. You know what? It makes sense a little bit. This outside gets the sun before this side does. So this side in the summertime is a little bit cooler. Let's see. I don't know that we'll find her, but I would like to at least give me some encouragement. I mean, there's definitely cap brood, and I've seen some younger brood on the other end. She might have went up a box. See, look at that. That's a slab. This is a good queen if she's in fact still here. Yep, there's eggs laid back in there. So she's in here. She's been in here in the last 24 hours. Even if my old eyes can't see her, she's been in there. And no queen cells on this one, so that's nice. We'll put that back in here. And we'll pull this last one out just to see what they got shaking in the corner back here. Make sure there's not a random cell that they're drawing up. Drone, some larvae, eggs. See, that's what'll happen when you put a honey frame in the brood box. So the bigger cells for the honey here, the only thing they can lay in there is drones. That's why when she lays in there, that develops into a male bee. And she's got in the smaller section right here where it's a smaller comb, that's regular worker brood. So this is a pretty full box. I just haven't spotted her. It would have been nice to spot her, but again, I've seen some eggs and larvae, so she's working, and there's really not any cells. So we'll put that one back in, and hopefully they're working up a little bit. Maybe I'll go through that first box right there and see if she's in there. And let's move. I would like to move that one with all the drones to the outside and put this other one to the inside. That's what I would like to do. Now, I might do that right now. Let's move. There's the one that had all the drones. I'll put the drones to the outside, guys, and that way, if like this one, I'm gonna pop this one to the outside. This got drones, but it's honeycomb. So once those drones hatch out, they'll be able to backfill that with honey, no problems. And we're going to play around here. Sorry, I know you guys probably can't see shite right now, but we're gonna move this one in and try to encourage her to use that extra space. Come on, out the way. They don't like me messing their box up too much, but you know, sorry girls, I gotta keep, I can't have. We're gonna put this one all the way to the outside, let all them doggone drones hatch out. Be good for some, you know, late season queens. And we're gonna pull this top box and put it back and see. We're gonna see if she's gone into this top super right here and started laying in here. I bet you she has. I didn't pull any super frames out, but in my past experience. Now they're pretty much putting nectar in there for honey, but we're gonna see if we can figure her out. So I've definitely had in one of my other boxes the queen move up, and just like that my phone is actually falling out of my pocket. Don't know where it's at, probably on the ground over here somewhere. I don't see the queen, but they are drawing this comb up. And of course I can't see the eggs against the foundation because it's white. So it would have to be capped for me to be able to see it at this point, or larva. Well, this one looks like they're starting to do it like a brood frame. They just got honey in the corner and honey in this other corner, and right here not much shaking. I don't see Her Majesty over here either. But they are working to draw the comb all the way across. Some may be better than the others. She might be all the way up in the third box. It's got a lot of bees in it. This is a reason to use queen excluders, guys. This is a reason to use the queen excluder. So since these other combs over here were more drawn out, I'm probably going to just space them and put it back, and then we'll go to all right, that's good, and we'll do it over here, and that's good. We'll go through this next box because it's got the most bees in it. Oh Lord, have mercy, the bees. And the weight, just the pure weight of this is pretty heavy. Let's go right here in the middle, against my own rules here, most beekeepers' rules. Look at that brood. There you go. Want to know where the brood was? They moved it up. So she's up here somewhere. She is moved up here somewhere. Yep. Crap. Crapola. Well, hey, I guess that's a good sign. Queen's still here, but man, has she brooded this thing out. I guess, hey, I could start a medium colony now. Let me try to grab this one to put it back in. Lord. Yeah, I got a bunch of medium brood now. Look at that, cap brood in the medium. But man, is she wall to wall on that medium, isn't she? Pretty wall to wall. Where you at, lady? You gotta be around here somewhere. Lord. I mean, she's doing a pretty good job for mediums. I mean, they're drawing the comb. I guess that's a good thing. Of course, I gotta put them in right for it to work. I bet you she's doing good over here too. Let's see. It's not what I wanted. But, hey, I guess they're drawing comb. And thick. All right, this is a honey frame. They're starting to cap the corners. Both sides. So, all right. She's up here somewhere, guys. I'm not gonna look for her. Just gonna let her do. We're just gonna let her do. She's working the whole area. So I guess I can't complain about that. As long as they don't swarm. They're drawing comb and foundation. But anyway, I want to do one more thing before I sign off the live here. We've basically gone through 2 rows of colonies. Let's take a look at our solar wax melter and see what's going on. It's working. Good Lord, that thing is working good. Look at that. See the wax just dripping? Hopefully you can see it. It's just about just melted that whole piece, and all the garbage is on the bottom like it's supposed to be. It's coming through that paper towel. That whole block on that side is melted. Man, that's pretty impressive, actually. That is really pretty good. And it's not even that hot today. So we'll see. We're just gonna let it go. Pretty cool. Now, let's find my phone. Where's my phone at, guys? My phone that I had in my pocket has fallen. And I don't know where it's at. Did I lose it when I was running to go get the honey? Did I lose it talking to the lady in the car? You guys may not even be live with me anymore. Did I set it down? Is it in a beehive? Don't know. No ideas. You guys may not even be live with me right now because of the phone. Did the lady run over it in her car when she got the honey? This is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Guys, I don't know. Don't know where my phone is. Don't know. Well, I ran around here. Remember when I was saying Guardy needs to say came around this way, grabbed peppermint sub. It's not there. Came around this way. Came through here. Kept on coming. Came around this way. You might look, it's in like a pile of dog crap or something. It's I don't see it. I don't see my phone. It's not over here. I tripped over this cord going back there. It's my pollen patty. There it is. Look at that, covered with wood chips. Oh my gosh. Let me see if you guys are even still with me. Probably not. This is so stupid. Hold on. This is so dumb. Let me just take my gloves off and see what we got happening. Hot phone. Yep, overheating. You probably closed down. Let's see. See if quick is open. Quick. Don't know. For YouTube, my phone is all jacked up. Don't know. I don't know if we're live or not, guys, so we'll see.